All right. I brought my little Pizzelle maker along. There are different kinds and different prices, and I have a sample for all of you. I just made these today, and they're like tiny waffles, and you just cool them, and there are round patterns, different top and bottom, and they never turn out perfectly. So I bring in scissors out, and as soon as they come out, I trim the edge and then let them cool. And you can each try one of these, and I'll make a couple here. And I did experiment with sort of a cannoli form. Yeah. So I have a wooden dowel. And as soon as they come out, you have to roll them and hold them or weight them down with something or pinch them. And then use something like Paula had and fill them with whipped cream or chocolate whipped cream. Or
berries, I saw.
Berries, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cute little dessert. And then you could even dust that with cocoa if you wanted instead of powdered sugar. And I'll just quickly make some here so you can see what this looks like.
Carol, could you fold it and then to make a really small little waffle cone for the kids and put the small scoop of ice cream in? That would be kind of fun to make a little waffle cone.
I use a muffin tin and shape them in there as soon as they come out and they're warm because they're relatively big. What is that, 3 inches, I think?
Mm-hmm.
I made the dough ahead of time. You can make it 24 hours ahead. There's no milk in it. It's just sugar, half a stick of butter, flour, vanilla. It's very, very simple. And
is it about the consistency of a cookie? As opposed to a pancake
stiffer,
batter?
yeah, and it's kind
Very
of different, And the directions on the machine tell you to put the dough not quite in center, but off center towards the top, so that when you close the cover, it's going to squish down and come forward a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'll try a little bit of this. This probably will not be perfect, but we're going to wing it here. I always just use my scissors. I never get it perfect and never get it the perfect size. And they cook very quickly. And there are numbers 1 to 5. There's a little latch on here and a light. So you put it in, and I'm sure this is less than 30 seconds.
And that's called a Pizzelle maker?
Pizzelle.
That's an Italian cookie.
Yep, and you can, there's a separate recipe. You'll get a cookbook. You'll get a little direction book and recipe book with whatever brand you get, and you can look it up online. There's all different recipes, and there's one with a little bit of less flour. You take like a 1/4 cup of the flour out and put a 1/4 cup of Dutch pressed cocoa in.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Is it kind of like a cream chocolate?
yes,
Oh,
yes, yeah.
You just put it in there in a lump? and
In
then
a
it
lump,
presses it?
yep, and then it presses, and I can see there's dough coming out here, which is fine.
Now, can you make a chocolate batter, or
Yes,
is there
you
not?
can
And so
add the
online,
Dutch-
okay.
You can add,
What is that chocolate that people buy, like butter, Nutella or something?
Oh,
Nutella.
That is what they pipe inside there. They don't use that to make these. That's something you maybe pipe inside. I've heard people
It's kind of
talk.
like a peanut butter consistency. It's made with hazelnuts.
Yeah.
And then they
Okay.
add cocoa or chocolate.
Okay.
And sugar.
Yeah, and it melts readily at
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
toast temperature.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hers has a different settings on here. So
yeah.
okay.
Now these are light, so, and the edge is not perfect. I'll try to hold it up, so the pattern is.
So I'm thinking I'll take the small scoop, put it toward the back, like right here maybe.
Yep,
All right. Let's just see. Okay. Well.
here's 2 spoons for you.
No, no, no. No, there will not be using any spoons.
Sorry.